Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome again to the World Challenge 2016 at Buddy Flight Bedford. And I have the big honor and the pleasure to introduce the leader in the A class, the pro team extended from Finland, Tervetuloa and hyvää päivää. And the reason that they are here is not because they're leader in the A class. We have many other reasons to talk to them and hear from them. I want to introduce first the team. There is Kimmo Pohjola and Kalle Pohjola and Outi Pohjola and Juho, what's your last name? Juho Mikkola. So you may have already heard what the main reason is. We have a lot of families and juniors here at this competition, and we have covered them actually more and more recently because they're coming. The Pohjola family is one of the oldest, longest standing skydiving family. Kalle, I don't know when you came first to the NSR news, but you are now how old?
16.
He's 16 years old, but we have had him around already for a very long time. And the pro team extended, the pro team story actually begins in 2002. Kimmo, tell us how it all began.
Yeah, we had a small skydiving club in Arctic Circle in Rovaniemi, and one of our friends, skydiving friends, was visiting Finnish nationals in 2001, and he came back to North and said that, hey guys, we have to form intermediate class team for the next Finnish nationals for 2002, and then we started to creep and jump in Rovaniemi and Kemi in North, and that was summer 2002.
And Kalle was 2 years old by then, right? By the numbers. And he was at the drop zone, he was around, and Outi, you said earlier how you were dealing with the situation with Kalle being at the drop zone while you are training.
Well, when we went to the nationals, we had to leave Kalle with my parents for the first time for 1 week, and I bought some candy in case he starts crying. But then I had to use the candy for myself. He didn't cry.
And now here we are, like 14 years later, and he is a top competitor, and it is not his first competition. We saw him already like 3 years ago.
3 years ago, yes.
When he was 11 years old in the rookie class competition with the pro team. And it was already amazing by then, how he was performing with a complete family, and it is even more amazing now. So congratulations first to all of that, but let's go back to the pro team, because before Kalle started to fly with you, the pro team had its own career, including world championships and top 10 and all that. So how did it continue with the pro team?
We had first lineup in intermediate class and only 1 year, and then we had small changes, and Juho came in 2003, and Nina, who is flying in Tigers and has been flying Tigers for years after that.
Who is here now too.
Yeah, and we had that lineup 2003 and 4 in open class, and then Outi and Juho and Nina stepped back, and there was 3 new licensed A-licensed skydivers from Rovaniemi, and I started again from intermediate class, so single A class with them, Laura and Henry and Nina. And with Laura we jumped 6 years, and actually this busiest part of the project started in 2007, and Juho came in back, and Mikko Kajala started to do video, and there was Eija, who is also flying in Tigers at the moment, me and Outi and Laura in that lineup, and we had goal to proceed and train and achieved top 10 position in world meet in men's Zelinsk 2010. We did a 3 years project, 8, 9 and 10.
And that was a 20.1 average or so, the 10th place at the World Championship for a team from Finland. That was very impressive. Do you remember that, Kalle? Were you in Russia actually?
No,
you were not. So what do you remember the first time when you came into the skydiving world?
I don't know.
You were packing a little bit, right?
Yes.
Packing, and so you helped
I
them?
packed and helped them with our things.
Yeah, he was helping me because I was the alternate position in that lineup, and when I wasn't jumping, I was packing, and Kalle was helping me with the brakes and the pilot suit.
But he was 6. He was 6 years old when we first came here, and he flew in a tunnel 6 years old. And when he got out, he said, "Mom, this is the best thing I have ever done."
And so let's talk about a little bit about your training and flying conditions in Finland, because you live actually in the very northern part of Finland. It's a small town. It's a small town of Rovaniemi, and at the Arctic Circle, and there is not really a lot of skydiving happening, right?
No, there was a small club, but there's no skydiving anymore. Nearest club is in Kemi, and there's Cessna 182. We had a small Cessna 172, which takes 4 skydivers in, but this climate is not very friendly for skydiving training, because there's a lot long window. It's much better for cross-country skiing and alpine skiing.
So how are you preparing, Kalle? What do you do at home to get ready for the World Challenge?
Skiing mainly.
Nothing else really.
Are you creeping? I mean, you have creepers at home, I guess?
We had, but in this winter we haven't done creeping outside wind tunnel area. But earlier we had a quite good place. It was Kalle's school in Overgrade, where we could creep, and that was a good place.
You look, because you look so professional with your flying. You know, people probably think they're training every day and getting ready every day, and have a wind tunnel at home probably, or something like this.
No,
but it is not like that at all.
Training.
You know, we are far from that.
Physical training, yeah, skiing and doing physical training.
Yeah, and visualization and a little bit theory from videos and things like that. But what we have done so far with this lineup now for this competition, we have done 2 weekends training in Finnish wind tunnel in South Finland, Sirius, and creeping and training there. Of course, we did a little bit walking and videos and theory and visualization practices, freeway and forward.
And we are in the middle of the competition here now, so you have done round 6 this morning already. How was that?
That was good.
Yeah, that was good.
Happy with round 6? Was it okay?
Yeah.
What's the next round? Round 7 is coming up, right? What's the sequence for round 7?
It's a random sequence. BJF.
Oh my, we're going to see 50 or 60 points again here, right?
Let's see.
What's the sequence, the formations? What are the formations
You
of
mean
the
the
sequence?
names?
Yeah.
Side body, donuts, open accordion.
Oh, it's going to be a 60 or something. It's amazing actually too. I want to be in the chamber and watch that again, because he is flying really like a pro. He's calm and, you know, collected and all that stuff. It's pretty amazing. All right, I don't want to hold you up any longer. Thank you very much for taking the time. Get ready for your round 7, and Kitoks here for being here. Thank you.
Dankeschön.